Okay, Ashton, this is a brand new week that I'm bringing to you. Week of my birthday, I guess May 10th week. So I wanted to start it off with the most perfect of the squats this week. This was the 460 warm up before I did my top set of 495 for two. And then I definitely agree. You said that in the last YouTube video that I was in more control over these two squats rather than last week. So I definitely think I'm adjusting to the heels a lot better. And then even on my back down set for this first set, I feel like I really toned in and dialed in. It's a little bit of like a hip shoot back, but I'm just trying to keep everything really close and congealed together. And then, I'm also going to be back in my stoics come next week. So hopefully I'm gonna try to increase the back down sets without increasing the top set. And this is my last set, and I increased it to 445. I noticed, I don't know what it was with my positioning, but it moved, but it was just moving like slow. I guess that maybe because I'm tired, maybe because of positioning thing, but either way, I felt like my hip shooting back, and I kind of like was getting like pinned a little bit, but still moved fast overall. This is the single 285 at 7.5, and then this was the 260. Think about this, Ashton. This was 260 at the beginning of the week for four. Moving okay, and it didn't look like I had much left after this one, so pretty shocking. And then this was a Thursday. I had to push back the training session, so I left on Wednesday and came back, or I left on Thursday morning, and I ended up training Thursday night. So this is the last set of Larson 250 for 6. A little bit harder than I expected, but I was slipping a lot on that bench. Excuse me. But here is my very pretty deadlift session right after the Larson press. I think positioning was really good on all 7 reps, and I think that overall it was a really great set. I mean, I can't say much about it. I think that, as far as the hip height went, it was really good. For my back down sets, it was a little bit slower, could be because I was a little bit tired. But the funny thing is, even for that last set, of the 466 by 7, it moved so fast, and even at the 7th rep, I didn't feel gas, so I feel like I could go for like 8 more, which is pretty crazy to say. So I feel like if anything, it was at like 6. Same thing for that back down set. So here's the high bar that I did, 365. I noticed that on high bar, I set my hips like a little bit further back. Like you see, like I take a breath, and then I kind of like push my hips back in a sense. And I think that may be causing the reason why I hip shoot a little bit at the end of it. But, it could be just like the way I brace. So maybe if I could like brace a little bit more forward, or, just tell me what you think about that. And then I also set that rack height way too high, because every time I walked out, I was like bumping into stuff. But here is the 365 by 6. No, 375 by 6. Moving really, really quickly. Like I said, I was training at NBS Fitness. This is in Memphis, Tennessee. This is where they had like the really nice belt squat. And I was willing to tell you, I think I might want to switch out the leg press and the belt squat next week, just because I don't feel like, on the belt squat back in Georgia, I feel like I slip a lot. So I may want to switch it out for something else. Here is my high bar PR 410 by 6 at like 6.5-ish, 7-ish, something like that. Again, with the rebracing thing, I was kind of like pushing my hips back, and it kind of caused me to shoot back on the way up, but it wasn't super, super hard either. Nice to walk in. So big thing with this, I want to say, but I don't know why that gap was. Big thing with this, 265 for 5, and I moved it up to 275 for 5. This is like a little bit off program, but not really off program. I went from 245 to this, and I know the recommended was something else, but I just felt strong enough to push it, and that moved really easily. I know that you may notice that on my bench for 275 by 5, that was the PR. Really tight all the way through, but kind of at the end, I start to like lose tightness as I push up. Like I'm not like tight the entire time, so I don't know if you want like a few pointers on that, but overall. And then this 260 by 5 was completely airless. And so that's really all of my training from this week.